Many people over the age of 60 begin to notice changes in their body that they never experienced when they were younger, and one of the most common changes is swelling in the legs, ankles and feet. You may wake up feeling fine in the morning, but as the day goes on, your legs begin to feel heavier, tighter and sometimes even uncomfortable. By evening you might notice that your socks leave deep marks around your ankles, or that your shoes suddenly feel tighter than they did earlier in the day. This happens to millions of older adults, yet many people don't fully understand why it occurs. One of the main reasons is that circulation naturally slows down as we age. The heart, blood vessels and muscles all work together to move blood and fluids through the body, but over time these systems may not work as efficiently as they once did. When blood travels down into the legs through arteries, it must then return to the heart through veins. Veins rely on small valves and muscle movements to push blood back upward against gravity. As people get older, these valves can weaken, and the vein walls may lose some of their elasticity. When that happens, blood and fluid can begin to pool in the lower parts of the body, especially in the legs and ankles. Gravity plays a big role in this process because when we sit or stand for long periods, fluid naturally settles downward. Younger bodies are often able to push that fluid back toward the heart more effectively, but older bodies sometimes struggle to keep up with that task. Muscles in the legs also act like pumps that help move blood upward when we walk or move around. However, many people become less physically active with age, which means those muscle pumps are not working as often as they once did. Without regular movement, circulation slows even more and fluid has a greater chance of collecting in the tissues of the legs. Another factor is that the lymphatic system, which helps remove excess fluid and waste from the body, can also become less efficient over time. When the lymphatic system slows down, it becomes harder for the body to drain extra fluid from the tissues. The kidneys also play a role in managing fluid balance, and changes in kidney function with age can sometimes make the body more likely to retain water. Diet can add to the problem as well, especially when meals contain high amounts of sodium from processed foods, canned items and packaged snacks. Sodium causes the body to hold on to water, and when circulation is already slower, that extra fluid often ends up accumulating in the lower legs. Medications that many older adults take for blood pressure, heart conditions or inflammation can also contribute to swelling as a side effect. When several of these factors combine slower circulation, weaker vein valves, reduced movement, higher sodium intake, and natural changes in the body's fluid regulation, it becomes much easier for swelling to appear. This is why so many people over 60 notice that their ankles look puffier by the end of the day, or that their legs feel heavier after sitting or standing for long periods. The swelling itself is usually a sign that fluid is collecting in the tissues rather than moving smoothly through the body's circulation system, which is why improving circulation, staying hydrated, and supporting the body's natural fluid balance become especially important as we grow older. Many people begin their mornings with a familiar routine that feels almost automatic. The alarm rings, the kitchen light turns on, and the first thing they reach for is a cup of coffee. For decades, coffee has been seen as the perfect way to wake up the body and mind. The warm aroma, the comforting taste, and the quick boost of energy make it a daily habit for millions of people. However, for individuals over the age of 60 who struggle with swollen legs, ankles, or feet, that morning cup of coffee may not always be the best choice. While caffeine can temporarily increase alertness, it can also influence how the body manages hydration and fluid balance, which can indirectly contribute to swelling in the lower body. Many people believe coffee helps remove water from the body because caffeine has a mild diuretic effect in small amounts. This can encourage the body to produce more urine, but when coffee replaces proper hydration, it may actually create the opposite problem. If the body becomes slightly dehydrated, it may respond by holding onto fluid as a protective mechanism. Instead of releasing excess water, the body stores it in tissues, especially in areas where circulation is already slower, such as the legs and ankles. This is one of the reasons some people notice puffiness or heaviness in their legs later in the day, even though they feel like they are drinking enough. Liquids coffee also stimulates the nervous system and can increase the production of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. While this stimulation can create a temporary feeling,
evening become less noticeable when they make this drink part of their daily routine. The body responds well to simple, supportive habits, and replacing coffee with a hydrating lemon and ginger drink is one of the easiest ways to encourage better fluid balance and circulation. Inflammation is another major factor that can contribute to swelling in the legs and ankles, especially as people grow older. As the body ages, it often develops a low level of chronic inflammation that may not always cause obvious pain, but can still affect tissues, joints, and blood vessels. This type of inflammation can weaken the walls of blood vessels and make them more likely to allow fluid to seep into surrounding tissues. When that fluid begins to collect under the skin, it creates the puffiness and heaviness that many people notice in their lower legs. For individuals over 60, this process can become more noticeable because circulation may already be slower, making it harder for the body to move that fluid back toward the heart. This is where natural ingredients like ginger and lemon can play a helpful role in supporting the body's balance. Ginger has been valued for centuries in many traditional health practices because of its strong anti-inflammatory properties. It contains powerful natural compounds such as gingerol and shogal that may help calm the body's inflammatory response. When inflammation is reduced, blood vessels may function more efficiently, allowing blood and other fluids to travel through the body with less resistance. Better circulation means that fluid is less likely to collect in the legs and ankles. Ginger is also known to gently warm the body and stimulate blood flow, which can help improve circulation in areas where blood tends to move more slowly. Many people notice that when circulation improves, their legs feel lighter and less tight, especially after long periods of sitting or standing. Lemon contributes its own important benefits to this process. It is a rich source of vitamin C, a nutrient that supports the strength and flexibility of blood vessel walls. Healthy blood vessels are better able to maintain proper pressure and prevent fluid from leaking into surrounding tissues. Vitamin C also plays a role in the production of collagen, which helps maintain the structure of veins and other connective tissues in the body. When veins remain strong and flexible, they are better able to carry blood back toward the heart instead of allowing it to pool in the lower parts of the body. Lemon also supports the body's ability to remove excess sodium. High sodium levels are one of the most common reasons people experience water retention. Many foods in modern diets contain hidden salt, especially processed meals, packaged snacks, and restaurant foods. When sodium levels rise, the body holds on to more water to maintain balance in the bloodstream. This extra water often collects in areas like the ankles and feet, where gravity pulls it downward. Lemon helps encourage the body to flush out some of that excess sodium through urine, which can reduce fluid retention over time. When ginger and lemon are combined in a warm drink, they work together in a gentle but supportive way. The anti-inflammatory effects of ginger help calm tissues and improve circulation, while the vitamin C and cleansing properties of lemon help strengthen blood vessels and encourage the removal of excess sodium and toxins from the body. This combination supports the body's natural processes rather than forcing quick changes, which is why many people find it helpful as part of a daily routine for maintaining lighter, healthier legs.
Of energy, it may also place mild stress on the body when consumed regularly in larger amounts. Over time, this stimulation can influence blood pressure, circulation, and fluid balance. particularly in older adults whose bodies may already be adjusting to age-related changes. Another factor is that coffee can sometimes affect digestion and the absorption of certain nutrients that help regulate fluid balance in the body. Minerals such as magnesium and potassium play important roles in controlling how fluids move in and out of cells. When the balance of these minerals is disrupted, the body may become more prone to retaining water in tissues. Many people who rely heavily on coffee in the morning also delay drinking plain water until later in the day. After a full night of sleep, the body naturally wakes up slightly dehydrated because it has been going several hours without fluid intake. Starting the morning with a drink that does not fully hydrate the body can prolong that dehydration and send signals to the kidneys to conserve water instead of releasing it. When the body holds on to fluid, gravity often pulls that fluid downward during the day, which can lead to swelling around the ankles and feet. This effect becomes more noticeable in people who spend long periods sitting or standing because fluid naturally accumulates in the lower parts of the body. For older adults who already experience slower circulation or weaker vein valves, this combination can make swelling even more noticeable by afternoon or evening. While coffee itself is not necessarily harmful when consumed in moderation, relying on it as the first drink of the day instead of a hydrating alternative may contribute to the conditions that allow swelling to develop more easily in the legs and ankles. Replacing the usual morning coffee with a warm lemon and ginger drink can make a noticeable difference for people who struggle with swollen legs and ankles, especially after the age of 60, when the body's ability to manage fluid balance and circulation may begin to slow down. After a full night of sleep, the body naturally wakes up slightly dehydrated because several hours have passed without drinking any fluids. Starting the morning with a hydrating drink helps restore the body's fluid balance and signals the kidneys that enough water is available, which encourages the body to release excess stored fluid instead of holding onto it. When this hydration is combined with natural ingredients that support circulation and kidney function, the benefits can become even more helpful for reducing puffiness and heaviness in the legs. Warm lemon and ginger water provides gentle hydration while also delivering natural compounds that support the body's cleansing and circulation processes. Ginger contains active substances that are known for their anti-inflammatory and circulation-supporting properties. These compounds may help relax blood vessels slightly and encourage better blood flow throughout the body. Improved circulation means that blood and fluids are less likely to remain trapped in the lower parts of the body. When circulation moves more smoothly, the body becomes better at carrying fluid back toward the heart instead of allowing it to collect in the ankles and feet. Ginger may also support the lymphatic system, which plays a major role in removing excess fluid and waste from tissues. The lymphatic system works alongside the circulatory system to maintain balance in the body's fluids. When it functions well, it helps prevent the build-up of fluid that causes swelling. Lemon adds another layer of support by providing vitamin C and plant compounds that help maintain the health of blood vessels. Strong and flexible blood vessels allow blood to travel more efficiently through the body, which supports proper circulation and reduces the likelihood of fluid leakage into surrounding tissues. Lemon also supports the body's natural detoxification processes, particularly in the liver and kidneys. The kidneys are responsible for filtering excess fluids and waste products from the blood, and proper hydration helps them perform this job more effectively. The mild acidity of lemon can also help stimulate digestion and improve the body's ability to process nutrients that regulate fluid balance. When lemon and ginger are added to warm water, the drink becomes both soothing and supportive for the digestive system. Warm liquids can gently stimulate digestion and help the body wake up gradually in the morning without placing stress on the system. Many people find that starting the day with this drink makes them feel more refreshed and balanced compared to the sharp stimulation that caffeine can create. Over time, consistent hydration and improved circulation can help reduce the amount of fluid that collects in the legs during the day. People often report that their ankles feel lighter, their legs feel less tight, and the deep sock marks they used to see in the